Hello, so welcome to my channel. Today I am telling you this really weird story that happened to me like a few weeks ago, and it's very strange. Wrong place at wrong time, I think. Anyway, I'll get on with it. So I just finished meeting up with my boyfriend. We had a really good time in town together. I hadn't seen him in about a week, so it was really good seeing him. So I said goodbye to him. It was really nice, had a really great time. It was so good. And then, so I was going to go home, so I went to the bus station because I'm a bus wanker, and that's when it all happened to go wrong. We all know if you're having a good time with something, something's going to go wrong. Something bad will happen if you're having a great time. So this is what happened to me. So I got to the bus station, my legs were so tired, I'd been on my feet all day, and then, so there were two seats, well no, there were like two sides, like two rows of seats, and there was a guy in the middle of one, another guy in the middle of another one. So I was like, okay, I just need to sit down, I'll just sit next to them. So I decided to sit next to this one guy because I was just tired. Then I went on my phone, was minding my own business, and then this dude decided to start talking to me, which I'm a very friendly person, so I would just carry on talking to this other person. But then he started complimenting me about like my hair, asking about like the colour and stuff, because I've got a really like weird coloured hair right now, because it's like purple at the top and then it's like whatever this is at the bottom, but you can't really tell because of my lighting. It's awful right now. So I was just trying to be friendly back to him, and he was like, oh, you've got such nice eyes and all that. It's like, thanks. Before a guy starts to talk to me on the street, I always mention my boyfriend because I don't want to be rude, and normally if a guy tries to talk to you on the street, it's normally because, you know, they want to ask for your number or ask you out or something. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep mentioning my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend. Really annoying, I know. But that's what I was doing, constantly talking about him. But you know, he was, I didn't know whether he was just trying to be friendly, but I could tell there was something like mentally kind of wrong with him, because he just kept like asking me the same questions and I kept giving him the same answer, and it was just like, it made me feel a bit uncomfortable having to talk to this guy. And then he talks about this woman and stuff. I think it might be his girlfriend, and that she was coming along and she's got all these tattoos and that he'll show me them. And so the woman comes along and she looks mad as fuck. Legit, she looks pissed. I didn't know what would happen, but she looked mad, boy. Legit, she just comes along, this woman does, and then she just starts giving like evil looks to this guy, and he was just trying to be really nice to her, and then she was just like I don't know, she just did not look happy. And then it was like, I was legit just in the middle of this. I was sitting down, he was next to me there, and the woman was just standing up here, and it was like so awkward for me. And suddenly it got intense as fuck. He tries to be nice to her, and then she just kind of starts kind of like raising her voice at him. This is like the starting point of everything. So then we're about to get on the bus because we can go on now. And then so I stand up to go on, and then like they go in front of me, those two together, and then suddenly she just turns around and just slaps him in the face. Like, it was like the hardest slap ever. It was like proper like, it's like what you see in the movies or something. And it was like, when I did drama at school, we had to do fake slaps, and it's like, that wasn't real, but seeing a real one, like, it wasn't just like a normal slap, it was kind of like, she was like legit like hitting him around the face pretty much. And it was like, oh my god. Like, no one even said anything. Everyone was turning around looking the other way, and I was just there like, oh my god. And then she just went and walked straight on the bus. She didn't even think about that slap. She just did it straight away, which made me automatically think this woman must abuse him at home. I was asking this guy like, oh my god, are you okay? And he just sat down, and it looked like his eyes were like watering, and I was thinking like, wait, should I call the police or something? Because it's like, she physically just abused this man on the street, and no one gave a shit. If this was like a woman that got slapped by a man, everyone would be standing up and be like, about to kill this man, they would. But no, because it was a woman that slapped a man, no one gave a shit. I wanted to be left alone and I just didn't know what to do. And then the bus was about to go and then I was just like, I don't know what to do. And then you just really wanted to be left alone. So I went and was like, I'm so sorry, I hope you have a good day and all that. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to get involved in the situation really, as bad as it sounds, but I wanted to help as much possible. I did more than what anyone else did there. I tried comforting the guy. Then, right, I get on the bus. The bitch of a woman decides to sit down on the bus at the front and like, she's not having it. So once I get on the bus, I show my bus pass to the guy. The guy that got slapped came up behind me and was then going to go on the bus. But he wasn't actually paying for himself. He was getting the woman who slapped him around the face to pay for him on the bus. And then the woman just starts shouting up, like saying, I'm not paying for you and all this shit. And then so it's like, I just go about to sit down on the bus. I was walking down and the woman decides to get up whilst I was about to try and sit down. So it's like we came like face to face. It was like intense. So in my head I was like, I'm gonna move out the way because it was a polite thing to do. So I moved to the side so this woman could get by. And this woman legit looked like she was in her 50s and this guy looked about like he was in his 40s. I just want to put that out there, and I did say my age to them, which is 17. So this woman goes by, she does, the bitch of a woman, and then she was like, move you fucking slut. And I was just like, my jaw just dropped because I did nothing wrong. So I just turned around and was like to this woman, I did nothing to you. And then she's like, you fucking slag, you fucking whore. She legit did all of that, just swearing at me and called me a slag, slut and a whore. And I was like, I've been in so much drama lately, I didn't want to get involved. And it's just like, it put me on the edge and I wanted to slap a bitch, okay? So this woman so I just go and sit down on the bus. Everyone's just looking at me, turn around like, what just happened? What did I miss? And then this woman, I can hear her, she's just kicking off the bus. She's like, you were chatting up that slag and all this to that man. And I'm just thinking like, that I do think he was trying to pick me up because he started offering me alcohol whilst we were sat down, saying like, oh, I'll take you to Gay Pride and I'll buy you a few drinks. And it was like, but I said no. So the thing is, the amount of times I said no to this guy, I'm being called a slag, a slut and a whore for fuck all reasons. So I'm sitting on the bus, everyone's turning around to me like, oh my god bless you, because I feel like I look a lot younger than my age. I do, so it was like, everyone felt so bad for me, so I'm just like this diddy little girl, and then it's like, this woman's just like, shouting all these slurs at me, and I legit did nothing, and people sat on the bus thinking that the guy that was talking to me was my dad. They legit thought he was my dad, and it's like, apparently the woman on the bus told me that she sees them there all the time, they're always causing drama, every single time. Like, they don't stop. I don't know how they've not been banned from there, but it just amazes me. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it sucks. So I was just having a really nice chat with all these people on the bus. They were like helping me out, trying to make me feel better. And then like weirdly enough, later on that bus, this guy comes along and starts shouting Allah Akbar on the bus. And then he starts going, I'm not Hitler! I'm not Hitler! And I'm like, this is weird. It really confused me. But apparently, he's a drunk, which does not surprise me because it was great to know he's not Hitler. I gathered he wasn't Hitler. So I just thought I would add that extra story in right there because it was a weird day. It was a very weird day. It started off really well and it kind of just declined from there. But I just thought it would be an interesting story to tell you lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understood what I was going on about because I'm so bad at telling stories. If you want me to tell any more stories, please just tell me in the comments below. I'd be happy to. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next week. Bye!